Alright, so for the last 18 months, the center point of my setup has been this monitor. This is the Alienware AW3423DW. So today I just want to take a closer look at this monitor and let you know how has it been since I had it. I've used it for pretty much everything that you can name, from playing video games to editing photos, videos, watching movies. I've done it all on here. So let's take a closer look at this monitor and I'll let you know how has it been holding up after all this time. Alright, so let's talk about the design and the build quality of this monitor. As you can see, it's got very thin bezel and not too much branding going on in the front. On the center bottom, it just says Alienware, and that's all you're really going to see in the front. And as far as the screen goes, it's the 34-inch ultra-wide screen. It's got an 1800 arc curvature. In my opinion, that's just the perfect amount to play video game and watch content. I personally don't like the super ultra-wide that the Samsung has. I prefer something in this form factor. You can see the back side of this has this ventilation build that goes all the way around the screen for a better heat dissipation. And this monitor does come with a stand, which I am not a huge fan of monitor stand. I prefer to either mount them on the wall or buy a desktop monitor arm like this one here. If you're interested in this monitor arm, I'll leave a link in the description below. You guys can check it out. Moving on to the cable management and the cable routing, it's a simple slide-on panel that you can pull quite easily. And I really like the way they did this. You can pretty much mount it, you can pretty much plug in all your wires and have it routing down through the center loop here. And if you have a monitor arm like I do, and you can just run it under there for better cable management. As far as the ports go, on the back of the monitor you got the display port right here, 2 HDMI ports, 2 USB ports, and also the high-speed USB as well. And on the left side of the monitor, it's just the power cable. Not sure if it will focus on the bottom. The bottom part of the monitor also has 2 USB ports built right into it. If you are planning on mounting this is compatible with your standard VESA mount, 100 by 100 millimeter. That's what I got on here. It does provide like this unique clip that comes with it in order to be able to mount it onto the VESA mount. So the RGB on the back looks incredible. When you're looking right at it, it looks really good. There's multiple colors that you can go in the monitor menu and change them. However, one thing I do not like about the light is it's not that strong. Even at as bright as, it doesn't really splash onto a white wall. Not a huge deal because I use my own backsplash on the wall, these Gobi lights. So it's not a problem for me, but if you are wondering, it's not a strong RGB light. Alright, so let's talk the specification for this monitor. As I mentioned, it's a 34-inch ultra-wide monitor. It is a quantum dot OLED screen, 1440p resolution, 175 Hz refresh rate, and it is built-in NVIDIA G-Sync Ultimate compatible. Trust me when I say this, after 18 months of owning this monitor is still breathtaking today as the day I bought it. For the past year and a half, I played MMORPG, FPS, racing games, anything you throw at this monitor with a... Keep in mind that you have to have a decent enough computer to run everything at a high settings. But if you do have that PC, this monitor won't let you down. So do I recommend this monitor? Absolutely, I recommend it. I have not experienced any burn-in or any pixel lag, and none of that stuff has existed. Since I've had it for the year and a half, I probably put close to 800 hours on this monitor, and it's been running very, very smooth. This monitor typically goes for $1,200, but on sale I have seen it in the 900 area. So if you can pick one up for under $1,000, I'd say go for it. If you're on the fence about buying this monitor, I would say just go ahead and buy it, and you really can't beat this quantum dot OLED. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to comment and subscribe. I'll be making more videos related to tech, mainly focus on PC topics. So my next video is probably going to be me updating what you see on here. Here, I'll show you. So I'm going to be upgrading, swapping all these components out and switching it to a white setup. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching.